Hey guys, what's up? Today I built from an inspiration. As you'll see right there, that was really fast. um, I found the picture on Twitter and I actually really liked building from a picture per se. The only picture I had was that one, so I kind of had to guess or like freestyle the back side of the house. And man, this was a big house. I do not like doing big houses. Oh, yeah. I just remembered there's probably some parts of this video I should have cut out because, like, every time I think my dog is being naughty, I have to get up, and there's no way for me to pause recording. So I just let it go rather than stopping it. But yeah, okay, that's not very interesting. Let's keep talking about the build. So what I really liked about this house is like the unique shape, as you'll find out further along in the video, but it was actually kind of fun to play around with like the roofing tools, and like later on I do play with the terrain a little bit. That was kind of a challenge, but you know, you gotta get used to it. Um, my goals for my next speed build or like next video I have to upload is to have the paid version of Filmora, I think this is. Filmora. Yeah. And that's the video editor I use. And so then that way you don't have to have that ugly little thing in this bottom of the screen. I mean, come on, that is so big. Like, why couldn't they have just done a smaller watermark? I mean, I guess I get why they didn't do a smaller watermark, because who the heck wants that big, huge watermark on their videos? Not me. And if it was smaller, I'd probably go with it a little bit more. And another goal for my next video is to put screenshots at the end of the video, so then you guys can see inside in depth a little more rather than like seeing it speed built. This will be, and it already is, on the gallery. My gallery name, I'll try to remember to put that down in the description, but if I don't, it's Chelsey, yeah, chelseyriew. And yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about is Golf Battle. It's a mini golf game, but it's really fun. What you do in that app is you can either play like classic mini golf, which is you like need to get a hole in one. I'm saying this with air quotes, in so many tries. So like you need to hit par 5 or par 3. And that mode is okay in the game. I mean, it's really good, to be honest. I just don't like to play that way. And so they have another version of the game, and that one is rush mode. So like instead of having to pay attention to like how many shots you're making, you can go as fast as you can. The point of the game is to go as fast as you can in the rush mode. And so then, so you can beat your opponents. That mode I always play in because I'm not very good about judging my shots. I kind of struggled with the windows because I didn't like the color options of the shutters. So yeah, the windows do not match very well to the inspiration pick, because the shutters could not be like the blue of the original house, and I didn't like that. And in Golf Battle, you win, like, if you get in the top 3, you win chests and you unlock beautiful things. They also have a new world, I guess you can say. Oh, excuse me. They have a new world. So, like, the new world, I haven't tried yet though because the new world costs like, don't quote me on it, but I think like 10,000 coins to try in rush mode, and I ain't about to spend 10,000 coins to try to lose. I like to win. And if I'm gonna be losing 10,000 coins, that ain't no fun. I also kind of struggled with the floor plan on this. Like, this house is just too big. I should have made the back a little shorter, but then I feel like it would have looked too funny. Like, this house is a mansion. You can have a toddler, a child boy, a teenage boy, and a teenage girl, and then, like, the mom and dad, or, like, just the mom, just the dad, however heck you want to play. Which is cool to me. So yeah, golf battle, you guys should try it. Definitely not sponsored because you can definitely tell by how many subscribers I have and views I get. So then the next topic I wanted to talk about is like life. So my life right now, I am living paycheck to paycheck and it is not fun. But it's always like, I'm glad I'm getting to experience this because it's like given me a good perspective on life, and like it's really showing me like what's necessary and what's not necessary. So like right now, every paycheck I calculate like out how much I can spend on like groceries and gas and like myself, which hasn't been myself like for the past couple paychecks, I'd say. Maybe a month, month and a half, because then like it was Christmas and I wanted to buy everyone else gifts. Yeah. So it's really hard to do because like right now I'm only spending like 50 bucks on groceries per paycheck. And that's kind of hard to do, but I'm doing it. And so that means like I cannot eat out like ever. And like every Friday, my coworkers go to Chick-fil-A, and it's like, oh, I wish I could go, but I can't. And my dog has had to go to the vet. The past, like, her one vet trip was like $170, and then she has another vet trip coming up, and that one, just for the test she's having, is going to be $115. So that's not great, but I want my dog to be healthy. I could have definitely decorated this house a lot better, but like I took so long on trying to get the outside built and everything that it didn't happen. But yeah. And I also went on my like a first date, and that first date was like my first date in like the last 4-ish years, and it was not great. We went to Texas Roadhouse, which is okay, and when I got there, the waiter came over within like a minute or so, and like my date had already been there. And so the waiter came over, and within a minute or so after I sat down and asked us if we were ready to order or if we knew what we wanted. And then like my date, he's like, no man, we just got here. We don't even have menus yet. And I'm like, oh boy. I used to be a waitress, so like how you treat your waiter or waitress really sticks out to me because it's not fun to be treated like you don't know what you're doing, and it's just not fun. So like if you're mean to the waiter or waitress, I'm not going to be attracted to you at all. Like instantly right there after he said that, I wanted to leave, but I stayed because what was I gonna do? Just walk away? So then, like, after the date was over and everything, and actually the rudeness did kind of continue, which is disappointing. Like, I initially, that first one, I was like, okay, well, I can understand that to an extent. I'll let that go. But then, um, later on in the date, something happened where he's like, geez, they're rushing us here. And I was like, no, they weren't rushing us. They're just trying to do their job. Oh yeah, that's where I did the terrain manipulation. But yeah, I ghosted him after that. I guess I really should have told him, like, hey, you were rude to the waiter. That's not cool. And that's why I don't want to go on another date with you. But I didn't. And yeah. I don't know. Do you guys find speed builds soothing to watch? I do. That's why I'm like yawning. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go on another date for a long time now. Again. I just, he seemed like he was gonna be really, really, really nice. Like, he does community work and everything. And his company that he co-owns does, like, non-profit fundraisers. And I was like, oh wow, I don't know what I was doing right there. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. And like during the date we talked about that, and it seems like he kind of does it for the wrong reason, so that was another turn off. But yeah, that's my date life. And then I started watching The Bachelor, the newest season. And man, oh my gosh, I could not do that. Kudos to all those girls, because I mean, wow. But, gosh, some of those girls are crazy. Like, I don't remember her name, but she's one of the 23-year-olds. She's the blonde one, and she spanked him. That was a little weird. But, I mean, kudos to her, I guess, for having the confidence to do that. But there's just so much drama in it, and like the two girls that competed against each other in the Miss America, I think it is, whatever it's called. I think they had both of them on the show for drama, for the views. But at least finally in this last episode, 4 I think it is, they made up. Kind of. Like they had a truce, which is good because I was kind of sick of that plot. Another plot I'm sick of is that stupid. Okay, sorry, she's not stupid, but the blonde girl. The 23-year-old blonde girl that has to just keep drama going in the house. Like, why? Oh, here's where I'm trying to figure out the attic. Because I thought it would be cool to have one, like the kids' room have its own secret little getaway. I do want to play in this house. I think it would be fun. But yeah, I could not myself be on The Bachelor because I'm way too jealous of a person, and I feel like I'd psych myself out, like, oh my gosh, all these other girls are so much prettier than I am, and they know what they're doing, and they get to talk to him more than I do, so then I'd just keep continually lose my confidence throughout the show. And that would not be good anyway, like, I don't know, I don't think it's very healthy. Another show I'm watching now is, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Is Schitt's Creek. It's not spelled S-H-I-T, it's spelled S-C-H-I-T-T-S. It's on Netflix right now, and it's kind of funny. Like, the girl, oh gosh, what's her name? Alexa, maybe? Or no, Alex. I'm really, really bad with names. Like, I can be watching a show for 8 seasons and never learn the characters' names. I'm terrible about that. But Alex, such a, she's funny. And then her brother, he's an interesting character. Like, they're all just interesting characters. Like, if you would run into them in real life, I mean, I know they're actors, but like, their type of people, if you were to run into them in real life, that would be kind of funny. Like season one, ooh, never mind, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but you should watch it. It's a Canadian show, I guess. Oh my gosh, the end credits though, like the sound they do reminds me of a scary movie every time. It like almost makes me jump every time. It's not good. And oh, I have some interesting stories for you guys for when I was a kid. Um, I don't know why, but like when I was a kid, I wanted to be like other kids. Like if I noticed a kid was getting attention for something that they did or like happened to them, I would do the same thing to myself. So like if you ever see me in person, you'll see like I have a scar on my forehead above like my left eyebrow, and I really like that painting and how bright they are. And I got that because a girl in my class, she supposedly said she got like this big scab on her forehead from rubbing her head on the wall in her sleep. How that happens, I don't know. But I was like, I gotta have a scab on my forehead too so people talk to me about it. So I, as a kid, rubbed my head on the wall on purpose, kid you not, just so I could have a scab on my forehead. Yeah, who does that? Weird people. Weird people like me. And also when I was a kid, that was elementary school. I think it was like first grade, maybe even kindergarten. No, I think it was probably like first or second grade. So then when I got to like, I think it was either third or fourth grade, there was this girl in my school who was really popular, you know, the popular kids, and I wanted to be her friend. So one day she invited me to jump rope with her, and I was so excited about it. Like, I met her where we were supposed to meet on the playground, and she never showed. Ain't that nice? Yeah, that's my childhood. I did have a good childhood for the most part, though. Um, we lived on a quiet street, and I had 3 neighborhood kids that I could play with whatever I wanted, except like in the summer, because then the 2 girls, the 2 sister girls, had to go visit their mom in the summer, so that sucked. But I mean, I had to go visit my dad in the summer too, but like they didn't come back as soon as I did. And so we would always like play together and stuff. Uh, but like when we had to move, oh, I was so mean. The one girl, the only child girl, I was mean to because I was very jealous that she didn't have to move. So I was mean to her, tried to turn the 2 girls against her before I moved. It was terrible. And I feel so bad about that. Uh, oh, Another funny story. So, since friends were kind of hard-ish to come by for me when I was a kid, I would do basically anything. So, I was friends with this girl, and she had like this weird attic-y closet in her room upstairs. And so she was like, "Hey, Chelsea, you should go pee in that attic-y closet." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that'd be so cool." So then I went and peed in her frickin' attic closet. Who does that? Who does that? I got into so much trouble for that too, and eventually her and her family moved away too, so that's not nice. Maybe it was because of my pee in the closet. But yeah, I was an interesting child. What else did I do? My friends and I always pretended like we'd play Pokemon. And I always wanted to be Eevee. Because Eevee, and it was just so cute. Oh, that reminds me of Aspen and Parker's sister's dog. They named her Eevee. She kind of looks like an Eevee, so that's cool. Oh, that drove me nuts. Like, why would the ceiling clip through right there? Why? I mean, sorry, the roof. I actually got kind of stuck trying to figure out what to do up in that attic-y room. But yeah. I get so excited when little Simsy streams. Yesterday she streamed Stardew Valley, and that game looks kind of fun. It looks like something I would get addicted to, so I cannot download it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut off right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Maybe?